Welcome to the series Dictionary of Star Terms. Today we are exploring one of the key concepts, the structure of being. First, I will give a simple and clear explanation. Then we will move into a deeper analysis of this term, drawing on messages from Andromeda, the Arcturians, and other star brothers, to see how the concept of structure manifests across different levels of consciousness. Structure can be compared to a carpet woven from many threads of different colors, densities, and directions. Each thread on its own is just a thread, but when they are woven together in a specific way, something emerges: a pattern, density, stability, and the meaning of the whole image. If you pull out one thread, the pattern changes. If the weave is disrupted, the carpet falls apart. If the threads are woven differently, an entirely new pattern appears. Structure is precisely this kind of interweaving of energies, consciousness, algorithms, connections, and fields interacting with reality. It is not an object, but a mode of connection. It is the interlacing through which energy and consciousness form a stable reality and create the possibility for evolution. Within this structure, matrix algorithms generate cycles, laws, and perceptual frameworks. There are fields of different natures within structure: energetic fields, correlational fields, where the body functions as an interface and consciousness acts as the mode of perception. Within any structure, there is always an inseparable connection with Gaia and the universal mind. Together, they form a single fabric of being. There are different types of structures: matrix, spiritual, bodily, mental, and the multi-layered universal structure of existence. We will begin with the bodily structure. The bodily structure is a bioenergetic interface, in other words, the human body. It connects the soul, the planetary field of Gaia, and matrix reality. Its function is to ensure the presence of the soul in the dense world, and to enable interaction and energy exchange with the planet. As Andromeda tells us, your bodies are structural elements created for existence on Gaia. Another message states, the body, through birth and physiological growth, receives keys and reconnects with Gaia. An incarnated human is a point of entry into the dense material structure of Gaia, without destroying it. In nearly all messages, the body is described as a structural element, not as a random shell. Here is another confirmation from Andromeda. Your bodies are connected to Gaia through divine matrix structural mechanisms. Now let us examine what the mental structure is. The mental structure is not thinking, not beliefs, and not logic. The mental structure is consciousness itself, a stable organization of consciousness through which a person perceives reality. It connects consciousness to the galactic informational field, forms and transmits mental impulses, determines how much information a person is capable of receiving, and operates through subtle energetic fibers. It is important to understand that the mental structure is always a functional, not a psychological system. Phrases from the messages directly confirm this. For example, it consists of the finest energetic threads connecting your consciousness to the galactic field. Or this: being in constant change, they tune you to receive various galactic signals. And here is a statement about mental impulses from Andromeda. This leads to the release of mental impulses into galactic space. These impulses also depend on your physical condition. This directly confirms that the mental structure is not the body, yet the body is connected to the mental structure, operating at the intersection of the physical and non-physical fields. This is further supported by the phrase, their strength shows the volume and power of information you are capable of receiving. The mental structure is an algorithmic apparatus embedded at birth, forming thoughts, fears, and the perception of reality. This is confirmed by Andromeda's statement. Your fears are embedded into your mental apparatus for your vulnerability. Another clear and powerful quote from Andromeda says, thought is the work of your brain. It is not the soul. It is the body, just organized differently, transmitting only what your eyes can see. From these messages comes a clear understanding that the key qualities of the mental structure are not chaos, but a programmable reality. It contains embedded algorithms, control mechanisms, and transmission systems. The messages state directly that fears are embedded, used to create vulnerability and function as traps. One quote confirms this clearly. Your universal mind is limited by many earthly components and temporal constraints. It is important to understand that the mental structure is not the soul. It is not the source of truth, can be changed, and such change leads to a radical restructuring of life. But the soul never changes. Now let us summarize. Despite the complexity of the terminology, the meaning should now be clear. The mental structure is a system of subtle energetic connections and frequency-based fibers, constantly being tuned, through which consciousness receives and emits mental impulses, determining the volume of accessible information and the level of interaction with the galactic field. Now we move on to the spiritual structure. The spiritual structure is primordial, it is not created. It is not the result of development. A quote from the messages states, "They were never able to disrupt the algorithms of the soul in order to become you. That is impossible." This key phrase clearly indicates that the spiritual structure cannot be hacked, replaced, or copied. It is important to understand that the spiritual structure is not consciousness and not thinking. It is the immutable core of the soul, a fragment of the source, not subject to the matrix, the body, or the mind, evolving not through changing itself, but through shifts in forms of manifestation and levels of existence. Now let us turn to the matrix structure. According to the messages, the matrix is not a conspiracy and not a system of control. It is a learning platform for the soul. It can be described as a temporary structure, an algorithmic system, or a set of perceptual limitations of reality. Phrases from the messages such as, "The matrix is almost destroyed," "Exit from matrix dependencies," "Algorithms are embedded at birth," confirm this understanding. The matrix structure is a network of rules through which the physical and energetic worlds manifest, and through which souls connect with the planet and its energies. Finally, let us examine what is meant by the divine or creative structure. It is a multi-layered, universal system of algorithms that forms events, probabilities, repetitions, and experiential fields. According to the messages, structure is always connected with fields and algorithms, resonances, the matrix, consciousness, the body, and reality. Structure never exists in isolation. It is unified in principle, yet multi-layered in manifestation. Like a carpet woven from energies, consciousness, bodies, and matrices, it forms a unique pattern called being. If this information was valuable to you, please like the video and subscribe. This is a simple way to help this knowledge spread and reach those who are searching for it. Peace and goodwill to all.